Hi, Dad here. Welcome to my new show, Crazy But True. On this show, Dad will share some information and facts that Dad finds incredibly interesting. On this first episode, Dad will tell you of something he just learned about. Actual, real-life zombie ants. Recently, Dad was scanning information on website and he learned of Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, a parasite fungus that sends out spores up to 10 feet in radius. If one of these spores lands on an ant, then the ant's body is taken under control by the fungus. Its body is poisoned, causing the ant to move in a random, odd manner. Eventually, the ant's body is completely taken over by the fungus, and the ant walks against its will to a location that better suits the fungus. It makes the ant travel down to a lower level of the forest where it's damp, in conditions where fungus can thrive. The ant is forced to bite down on the stem of a leaf, where it is then fully taken over by the virus and dies. Over the next 3 weeks, a long stem grows out of its head, then sprouts new spores and spreads them across the forest, infecting more areas for more ants to be contaminated. A real-life zombie outbreak. The ants have a mind-controlling stem on its head, forcing it to move around reminds Dad of the game Limbo, where in the game, a worm-like parasite attaches to your head and forces you to go where it wants. Research shows that when nature decides one species has become too large, that is when the fungi appears and begins population control. One could look at human diseases in the same light. Have us regular humans multiplied to too high of a number? Did we have this many diseases when there were less of us hundreds of years ago? Maybe there were more diseases then. The plague is still around. Did you know that? It's true. And it's carried by squirrels at the Grand Canyon and other national parks. So don't pet the wildlife unless you want a medieval disease. The ants in the colony seem to be aware of the fungus. They recognize the signs of the infected ant. They notice when another is moving in a strange manner and showing signs of infection. They then move the ant far away from the colony to protect the others. An interesting observation into the mind of ants. Pretty clever of them. Who knew ants were so woke? What do ants really know? Andrew W.K. once said to Dad,
"We don't know if ants are smarter than us. What if they're running the planet? There's a lot more of them than us."
It's true, Andrew. We don't know what ants know. Great observation. This ant mind-controlling zombie fungus makes Dad wonder, could it happen to other beings besides ants? Maybe humans? Well, it can. It turns out there are many other forms of mind-controlling fungi in the forest that each target different bugs. All look different but act in the same way. I wonder what a parasite that would make humans walk around and act like zombies and get stuck to their head would look like. Maybe in the distant future, when civilization has moved on and the last of us on Earth will roam free of disease and zombie threats. Here's to hoping. Until next time, keep learning and the world will keep turning. Bye-bye.